Well, his boxing has been on point throughout his UFC career, and gotta figure there's gonna be plenty more where that came from here in this matchup.
You know, this guy is such a great boxer, John, that if he decided to chase down the Olympic gold medal, you would think that he would have that opportunity. His ability to go out there and set traps, his footwork, his movement is next level. It is not something we have seen before. I would have expected to see this man in Beijing, Athens, somewhere trying to represent the country, but instead, he does his work inside the UFC's octagon, and he is special, and he is so fun for him.
Heady praise from a two-time United States Olympian, Daniel Cormier. First order of business, though, tonight, winning this mixed martial arts contest. Well, his boxing has been on point throughout his UFC career, and gotta figure there's gonna be plenty more where that came from here in this matchup tonight.
Oh yeah, that's what he does. I mean, this guy is as good a boxer as we've ever had in the UFC. He is so good at popping that jab, and then when you enter, create just enough space to let the right hand drop. And if the right hand ain't landed, look out for his beautiful left hook. When you do that much great work with your hands, you will be thought of as one of the best boxers in the UFC. Start to put yourself along the lines of the great guys like Jorge Masvidal and so many others that fight behind that specific skill set.
Yeah, Max blessed Holloway as well, and it is going to be interesting in this particular matchup. Good chin on the other side. Will he be able to get that knockout? Certainly going to go for it here tonight. Tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amari Wolverine Ahmedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon.
Let's do it.
All right, so here we are from Newark, New Jersey at the Prudential Center. Sellout crowd expected here tonight, all to witness more UFC history. This venue's been good to the UFC in the past. Hopefully plenty more where that came from tonight.
When you step foot in this octagon in New Jersey, you better be ready to pull that shit. Because these fans understand what they're watching, and they've been around since day one. They know a good fight when they see it, and if you start trying to hold and hug inside the octagon, you're ready for the boo birds to come up.
Ahmedov gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
He's got a single collar tie. More work with the jabs.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, I hate to be the punch counter tonight. Nice straight right lands. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Nice single.
Side control now.
The belly. He's raining down, ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's going to get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. Ahmedov's got the full mount.
In the half guard.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Ahmedov. nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. And he connects there. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right.
Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch.
Going now to the body with that hook. Well done there by Akhmedov.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Nice punch land over the top.
Right hand good on the counter. Nice crack there. Just over 2 minutes to go. Swing and a miss by the Korean Super Bowl. Tries to work it into a takedown.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again. And now some separation.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
Oh, right into mount.
30 seconds to go now.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Oh, nice.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Points out for the end of round one. All right, look, take a seat. Listen, I need you to stay a little bit more active, a little bit more movement. We can't wait on this guy, okay? Keep that. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
And doing work with the jab. Nice counter shot there. Nice kick to the body. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Akhmedov. He gives him a single collar tie.
Oh, separation in the clinch.
Now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, takedown there by Akhmedov. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Choi. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, feet on the hips here.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move them off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Oh, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Fighters back to their feet here. Oh, nice straight left there.
Ooh, big shot land.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, huge block there. Oh, straight punch. Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen very often.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Oh, hook to the head by Choi. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Strike to the body here. Instead, it's turned away by Ahmed. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Akhmedov's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Get back in the guard now. Move those hips.
This is a terrible position.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, he's got his back.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
Nicely done. Akhmedov's back in full mount. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
Great submission defense.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Working out of the half guard here. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Seconds winding down in round two. Choi's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Round three next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Oh, good block there. Oh, he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the
same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Nice jab there by Ahmed.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Akhmedov's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Lead kick landed there by Choi. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Nice uppercut. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Choi's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting those early damaged nose. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood is coming from the cut. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Lands a strike there. Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end of this fight.
They talk about the peeling off process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect problems as we go forward.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a fact, man.
Feels like the beginning of the end.
Oh, uppercut.
That leg kick hurt.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar time now. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Choi's eye is closing up. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Waning seconds here of round number 3. Well, he's got his back now. Akhmedov is able to flatten him out now. This could be real trouble now. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Whiffs on the right hand. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Hook lands. Beautiful work on the feet tonight by Akhmedov. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping his guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Akhmedov gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Nice counter left hook to the head. Choi's really making things difficult for the opposition right now, continuing to target that damaged nose, and that last strike absolutely found the target. Yes, the single collar tie now. Oh, lands the overhand. How good is that?
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempt. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully. Great job landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
He's got to be careful here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there. Great job finding his shots from the top position. He's got to be careful here.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back. He's having his way with him here. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back. When you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Akhmedov's got his back yet again. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now those... Oh, he might be out.
That was a jab.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, lands a hip toss now. Takedown defense holds up.
Massive knee lands on the tripod.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And they separate. to the round. He got knocked down just before the final horn. You can classify that as saved by the bell.
That was his best shots. You took them no problem.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body, he throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
Oh, nice.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive.
Akhmedov's got his head.
Oh.
Oh, that gilly is tight.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get sucked.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Akhmedov's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in. Oh, he escapes!
There goes another one, and once again, he just bats it away. Great submission defense. Now he's going full mount.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, so he gets back to the feet. That was seemingly the only way he could win this fight. Down the stretch we come.
Down the stretch, but on the feet, he was not going to win this fight from his back. He needed to get up. That was step number one. Step two, find the finish.
Shows of clear intention here, continuing to strike right at the swollen eye of the opponent. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Nice work, guys.
Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Keeping him honest with the jab. Back and forth we go. Akhmedov's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. This could just about do it. Big power shot there. Akhmedov's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly. Clipped him with the jab. Hook to the head there by Akhmedov. All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide.
It's starting to open up, and it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
Sure, his cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Slips the left hand. 90 seconds now to go in this one. Ooh, uppercut. Collar tie. Boom! Big right hand there. Big strikes continue to land. An elbow! Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Goes down again.
Oh my goodness. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Amari Wolverine Octagon!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.